Emma Kwaba, Emra Royal Television. So, you your friend or Ghana to say so. Your friend Al Hassan bin Jibril Ibrahim Zuladini Mohammed, spelling the speaker. This time in the afternoon. And the Vice Dean of the Faculty of Social Sciences, College of Humanities and Social Sciences, Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, and Ebedin Komo, Professor Samuel Adu-Gyamfi, and Ebedin Komo, and Ghana to say so. And there is also Ghana to say, I say now, obviously, I can't know by the Komo from the last regime, none than Kufuado regime, crime of us who Ghana, and the little he has seen, John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana, Mreya Ibes, and Nru, a year now, and I say, now to me and say, I'm in 1 month. Send we see who we will talk about why the NPP lost the elections and Kaya Mafaswa. Ometimi are revitalizing the base of the NPP now. Ometimi are bounce back and so. My country say it is possible though the NDC and so then ometimi to as it were increase the gains. I want so 18 years. You call parliament now. The vetting committee there no almost a year or hormone and imguasi abano a Prof. So then I was here parliament and also betimi ni munyama say fata and so appointment awura Mahama and so edana kwamu anasi bi wo hodoma etoche enso so ewo hodoma ye behwe ne yedi nkomo ne yebisa say Ghana etese nti yensemra no de ye ne Professor Adu-Gyamfi eni nkomo Prof yemo ha
ya benia
Professor bibia boko de
chedam po ada ma ye ho ye
bibia ejinijinam na kwamu
nyame ada ma
Ghana te say in a very brief way Ghana etese
Ghana na ewo di potokase mu ye beka say economic comatose kire say okokoma na okokoma yegusua ye de infidie de ewo so Ghana se de be ya Ghana ho me be sisiso obetumi akoyi senti a mekasa me say Ghana abre ewo akanifo a wo mo ahoɔden a ye de gi oman si wo di pia oman no ekosi bia ye no sa akanifo no Ghana enhyeda enya wo mo se de eso sinya wo mo Nkrumah bono modern na so wanche edidi mu adi adanedane ya military regime yakoba sa Rollins betna so che ya the charisma adi yedwuma kakra bono modern ne ade ne ye de ba the Fourth Republic no nakasa kra try so be krokro mu ane ade ofiri oba no kufo be ya ade pa so be susom yi in fact we dwumadi akufo di ya obi di sa akufo ado be toa kofo ni o ma paso e de kofo suban ene kofo opa eni da so ano wo manfo no man ni mu a suban ni bi no de be yedwuma megiri se ka Ghana e be nya hoden sa brewe ya ye kase na so nipa ubetumi de na be hyemu mvivio bebi a ne dwumadi betumi aka se keteto enya na Ghana ya Atta Mills
okay
so no odi akomani adwene bi a ye de eso Ghana kane o wampene ho ampene ho because ope leader pa obetumi aye Ghana yi pa be ma Ghana etumi egu ahome kama e ma Ghana akoma ene ebetumi apompe moja ahodo e de ewurawura Ghana akwa ne ntirim ebie mu a megidi pa se enka obi ana ne suban de Atta Mills enka ye kɔ enim no ko beboa sanse look say na wuye di nipa baako say na wo de hwe wo yire ne wo ma
ahia na obedi
efie say na abedem sika say na abedi itu wu hia leader bia on pɛ no ana na fifi o even Atta Mills sa temperament no very beautiful wono echi openi ma ama bae onso openi ma ama bae no first time ni ade wono ankasa kanea ana ewi a ohwereye ewo project course won the party mu na me di ni free ho
exactly
suba jida aso photo ni nyina ono ano
obo branding
ono ano to ho no ono ano di echire e ma manfo hu ni se sinito we na course we wo call ye na ye ma MPP mfie wotwe aban bi edi so mfie wotwe na so be lose election a eye to me run off
yes
and I say ye closely and keenly contested even though sabre we ni say 8 year no power but in the history of the MPP since the Fourth Republic. When nkukuo kese pa ihu no Ghana batro mu say opposition no and I say party of Chabemwenya.
Okay.
Meka ye ya kire wo. Say ntia meka say Ghana afem yenya ne say wo manfo nyinara ewre hoye esan say openi Akufo-Addo epeja ene MPP epeja o manfo nani da so e de ko so afi obi weni dwumedie no o se ahemfo ntwa ne prince so obi eyo dikamfo na ne dwumedie anso enia na fei kodrum pempenso obi se ne nananom e na wo hye wo no se wo mo nsori nyina ntwa ne prince a na so ma na esi nitrase
no meba
enya no me nkwa o ma no aka se esi nitrase wi because ebio Openi Akufo-Addo, His Excellency, former president. Ni fie me gidi so ba obusu apani wo.
Yeah.
Siso ampa say ura obusu fie abeka che obusu apani so onsoro ntia.
Ebi ka so ntimi nka nkyere wo chehene se won soro ntia no.
Me dia mebu mesi na obusu apani. Me mfa nko a kura mesi na obusu apani abeka che so onsoro ntia. Say me ka say Ghana ewo comatose.
Okay.
Ghana kokoma. Ghana ekokoma. The state of affairs Ghana ewo mu no sa state of affairs no based on the kind of leadership Ghana nyaye 8 years no.
Very well.
On the ticket of Openi Akufo-Addo. And I'll tell you this. What's my Akufo-Addo dia member Openi ba omedi? I am one of the proponents of the argument to say Openi ba omia oyo people born this way ni constitution akachi. Amemu a Openi Akufo-Addo bebu ye. E yo ne nebusu na bebu ye. No Openi ba omia nka.
No on ka.
Oh yes.
He was the vice president.
Oh, adenzama kan komo we yan komo dada. Na throne ye dichere ye because people just want to be partisan and assume we say will be a vice president or powers. We need powers in PR. Check our constitution. Powers being a vice president. You need a president who will give you roles to play. Functions are would be juma. So about chidom, I'm going to be juma. Yes, see Openi no a economic guru, economic messiah. A Drew say, finance sector no. Run what to do on the idea. E yo no ane ne busuani no de ne betena ho ene wo ka Openi ba omia no tu ene o tu Openi ba omia adwene ne nyansa local sharp and local to trip say we don't need you to play any serious role in the government including the end enemy say Openi ba omia was against the
yeah.
But when Ghanaians because of partisanship didn't come on, they still want to everything or tie him. Yes, of course, or a vice president or a party person. To be time, but posthumously, no, send up by a good new man. I see a kind of connection Ghana for.
But next week, I now so cassette, but I'm a same menko. So at the end of the day, or cyber tech, they say he's
so. John and also Cassan Konya a flag bearer.
Konya flag bearership.
And I said, you should know the politics of Openi Akufo-Addo.
So,
even when he wanted to be his own man and do his own campaign, the truth of the matter is that Ghanaians don't want to hear this truth. So we had the leader who had pampered himself.
Okay.
And felt to say, Kwambia so be president. Without a proper and TSS or man for no, more shall they share woman. One more be expected so the Ambrasia. Imprensa so as no be your company. It's answer so man also. Say Subana no be done the deep be president. Who be you know. If you born in Sebian massa, that's exactly what Ghanaians saw.
Okay, so given your
so Ghana is in coma, and Ghana is being resuscitated. The NDC is saying that one more reset Ghana. Can they reset it few weeks down the line? Question Ibusan is NDC bet we reset Ghana. So reset no more best reset no process no back on. It is a football coach. We are technical team. We now we are a technical manager and as a director and as a coach. Who is the president or the CEO? Well, Yankofo be don't know me bumino. Sankofo no me bumino. And some go through parliament and a parliamentary process and they you pay. In the parliamentary process, no question say. Will be a committee not nasia. So be will be a why ya man who can say obe some my Ghana or kwan bi so ye adwuma or parliament so ni parliament so ye Ghana ni kwan de emra ma wo kwan se sa no mani nyina no wo mutumi ehwe na se nipa no wo mo ma no kwan se oba be ye minister no de asom Ghana. However,
Prof, ye beba sa parliamentary appointment no na me pese ye gina President Adu. Now we are the right person to lead us 2017 to 2024. Because given the okay ye gina
Obeni Akufo-Addo was a one-term president and most Ghanaians knew that. He was a one-term president. Several people, even within the MPP party, perceived to say,
so what happened?
What happened?
He was power dragged.
No person of course why president.
Okay. Now you remember a appointment committee, but we see what led to the abysmal performance of the NPP. Would you say DNA course
they did a post of Akufo-Addo. They told me you know a post of Akufo-Addo. They told me the post of Akufo-Addo.
So you
they told me the post of Akufo-Addo. They told me the post of Akufo-Addo. They told me the post of Akufo-Addo. They told me the post of Akufo-Addo.
Ni na yam fans well.
People voted against the MPP not Bawumia. And they voted against Akufo-Addo not Bawumia. Sase mo ya make chiro ne dey tutu. Ada opening say bi no pampan be free party no no. The MPP will do well. From 2016 eba me ka sembi. Mo dey say Ghana ha no. Ye tire Kumasi di nkoma na mo dey akose nkrafo ano she nkrafo ne kan. Kan ye mungugu sisi a mo fact check bra ye di nkoma. Say Akufo-Addo a democratic dictator. Check 2016 somewhere, 2016, 2015.
Okay.
After Paul Arintani
Afoko,
constitutionally duly elected members of the MPP, chairman, secretary. No, I am cool with your MPP. You can't be beer or MPP for someone tears here. Now, me say MPP for how I say Bola Suja. And she was here. I'm quoting myself. Go and read a lot of the sources I've talked about. Now, there are internal cracks now. A Jew boom. A Janiji womb and one. I'm to mean son.
In fact, all my case are comment were somewhere around somewhere around December 22nd, 2015.
2015, I'm
yes.
2016.
2015. Was say Professor Adu-Gyamfi labels Akufo-Addo as a democratic dictator. Akufo-Addo elements in the biggest opposition party are suspended from the party for criticizing the leadership style of the twice defeated presidential candidate. Potence, the former Abuakwa South legislator, does not accommodate dissenting views. The person will show quotes one more attribute to you. I say the NPP has the tendency or the proclivity to create an oligarchic state to an extent that the few will rule and the few will be those who have some traditions with the kingmakers or kingmakers, and the kingmakers are the Asantes and the Achems. And then within these kingmakers, the one who is in charge decides to rally his men around, and the other side is pushed aside. And we've seen that at least within this dispensation. It goes ahead to say that it is quite clear that there is no discerning view. And you cannot have one. If you have a discerning view, bury it. That is what you stated. In fact, Sano Omo Ekan, that is where the quote ended. So, what the Kaka said Akufo-Addo was a democratic dictator. And it happened in 2015.
And in many ways, even in 2012, leading up to 2016, I did not believe that Akufo-Addo should be the leader of the MPP. And I still stand by the same position. And I knew he was the one who was going to give the MPP crisis. And in the same vein, and then, you would have said, it was Bawumia's campaign. But I did say Bawumia crowd no meeting, so you don't want to choose you. You did say,
you did say,
you don't want to choose.
Share on work as well.
You did say, you don't want to choose the running mate.
So you okay, you know,
now I'm saying,
but the general secretary of the party, no one can say,
and I said, yes, and this
say, Nana Akufo-Addo,
the mention say, this one,
what's the spirit?
The mention say, this one, spirit, maybe if you will be a buy.
Was it home count?
That make a spirit, maybe if you will be a buy. Tell you, won't trace you be a spirit in free buy.
Now, His Excellency John Dramani. Ube reti na by a few
too early to rate. But
too early. But what make your appointment?
Yeah, too early to rate. Me too comfortable about some of his appointments. But I'll spend time for the dust to settle. Then I'll pick them on one by one.
A few of them now.
I fix an appointment this where I send come on Momotina party, the party. Now obo Koswa strengthen the NDC.
Okay.
Now womo ta omochi emma womo appointments be ebema womo aye more relaxed and comfortable and play a role. Board membership will be here and then no be near. Now omo that's why a party juma whatever they will get in terms of benefits in politics no womo nya omo. But enka womo enkura party no pushing no leverage. Now omo build the base in the NDC as a party. I will not mention names for now.
Many are saying it's Sami Gyamfi.
I will not mention names. I will not mention names. But the American, because I feel say Sanko for no enya abotrenya botaye the kura party ni mua. And my party is very buoyant, robust, stronger. I said it some time ago. My names, if this one was also recorded, said the NDC Ghana is green. I said this before this election.
Yes.
Say. Womunya the Asante factor right. The MPP cannot win elections in this country.
And they had it right. And
I said this years. You see, some of these things, I talk by the grace of God. You did Ghana election sometimes 4 years before the election date. Jebeka 6 months and 5 months and come But the point I am making is that the cusp of victory or destruction. Ya bedum pempensobia see ebedim kunim anase ekọ or say you kra. Sa baby o mind edumi.
Okay.
It opening my man ase say ni dwumedi a wo bedie no say anye yi a o man for confidence in democracy be kofo. As soon as you are very dangerous.
Okay. Can me be bisaw.
As soon as you are very very dangerous.
Say okaso wo failure.
O ya na adwun so be failure. No failure putowa. It is also very dangerous. You see, there are two options. One of the options, they say, or man for very expectation, a third force. But the picture of the forces we see, they don't have the right candidature.
Omuha.
Remember, say.
But what kind of third force now will feel say a do?
Third force a do no, I believe say internal eruption.
Okay.
Ebesi wo MPP ni NDC mu na ebe rapture system no boom like that. Now there's a revolution within both the MPP and the NDC with a new force emerging from out of them, not Afranto, as you saw in the MPP. Afranto the grievance to disrupt. Say meraho
Time kwase no
time same and or succeed when you vote or
succeed. Yes,
I predicted that and they got that. Obi abeka sa Afranto nya hwe wo mu no omunya baby wo election. I said the Afranto regime and they said they disrupted the MPP and they did that. They didn't need the vote. All what they needed is what happened. What happened to the MPP? Ope happy men in Ghana. Leader of the Afranto party.
Alan.
Yeah, he's one of the happy. Now no one in the posture. He's a very happy man. He achieved his objective. He achieved his objective. Oh, the point is that opening Mahama this will be failure. One can use Ghana's democracy no that.
Or the two form.
Ghana's democracy or the two form.
Uprising betting yaba.
Then car pricing us. Remember, say MPP time in your demonstrations. I ran commentary on some of the demonstrations. You have demonstrators. A man for a which you yede eto e de san nya omko metie de medi gua minya o se me metua 11 me nua ba ma ugina kamechi de megie de da metu sere kakra me pay de menye o so the tax abanya amenya
ye bo abrewusu
abu me abrewusu. So Ghanaians have critical issues. Onim de Ghana for be so mu no ne free education wo ho I try and error and share the infant to my fry. Opening Mahama Messi free education.
O Messi.
Or has a nyane ankura no die no omu di nyane pa wo ma dwene be ye djuma. Because nya balanced diet e be affect wo ma dwene. And Ghanaians should be concerned about nyane a yede ma yema e wo school a wo mu di. Sebi. Eni die me say da sayem. We have even talked about prisoners' rights. Say ye prison for ye mo aduane papa ni.
Let alone on crowd mo school.
Ye ma womu are not under incarceration. The same right ye ka say you afford ye prisoners no omu ni ye ma e wo secondary school suan de ye feed womu well. Ye ma e wo that's why ye free feeding no primary school de.
Yeah.
Ye ma omo primary school ni JHS ye see ye feed womu well. Let no one make profit out of them and give them only water. I mean, can you? Mom, you don't do wiridi. You don't do wiridi.
Aduane a wo hwe ma obehu
weni. Mom, you don't do wiridi. Any. Poison one system. They should feed them well. Your duty toward our children say. You feeling good, feed you well with our peswa, your last dime, to make sure say our children are fed well in school and they are properly tutored. Teacher motivation and cost free.
The basic level.
Basic level. Embassy ha. Ye teacher for. Ye chira.
Embassy su apon mu.
Embassy su apon mu. Teacher ni be teacher. Teacher for. Womu every basic school, ABC teacher for a team this year. Teacher motivation as a course. Yeah, has a mofra tia a course, a wo Ghana ha, a bit to me a pager. The son say the future leaders will come from this. A true baby, Yantesa Uncle Yasi. Oh, say a doctor focus striker. Yea, teacher focus striker, and Yassim. But teacher focus strike, ne koswa. Give yourself 4 to 10 years. As soon as you are become mine.
Okay.
Babe MPs. Omu no mojuma yi. Babe lawyer. Omu nye lawyer for papa. Babe doctor. Omu nye doctor papa. Adintra. Omu teacher for no. Omu chiro madi no. Omu chiro madi yi. Or how by? Omu anfu ahyanka. Amane by. Omu anfu ahyanka. School for nangasa ndeti no. Ebe ye half baked. Because for some time teacher for no omu ba.
Near pen and tem.
They said yellow, green, blue, violet, indigo. No matter still politics in the So fundamentally, the education sector, Minya Haruna Idris Bejiniti say Abrantiano. He's one of the guys I respect in this country. That should be our Ghana man penicula. We say Hammer, maybe so that should be a little bit to Ghana man. We were bored the man, Abrantiano. What you say? Can say a bit depending on your friend is saying,
Numa obey,
Numa obey, and to us sword. But any day, so now as a flag bearer, candidate be or no compete be national election, say flag bearer, says our candidate no, say no moon yet to pan channel metwama any day. Say our candidate no moon yet do.
Currently, you will be any mood to see Haruna.
Men mean to mention, but me say national election. So I brand any ginawa. Now candidate to be no contest. Now candidate no munye tupa.
Okay, that is after primaries, no.
After primaries, no.
No, but national elections.
I send this for no. Bune corner and 9 to 2 nensa. Kumo hero dia.
Over 2 abamano.
So when Bune said to Tunis spare pass, he can lead this country and he will be a fine leader for this country.
Okay.
Do you know why?
And
yet ethnocentric.
Okay. Onye me free.
Ethnocentric. Ghana for leaders be kind of leaders be, and I see that in him. He's one of the people. I can mention some names, but I am one of such individuals. I am one of such individuals who has respect for humanity and respect for Ghanaians. Period. Wherever you come from. President Mahama has made the right choice for the education sector. na appointments no so nya caliber of persons be to say Haruna in all the sectors NDC may retain power
2028
yes say unya na nkoma me muti say na appointments no so nya caliber of persons be to say Haruna throughout a given say because out of that position any you know and you say the next leadership that will emerge from the NDC no to the 2028 election no, should include Haruna and any other person.
Okay.
The analysis be actual.